Playoff action is about to occur in minutes and 30 seconds. Your host, co-hosted by Mike Spires. Mike, welcome aboard, man.
Good to be here.
And again, we got a big matchup coming up today. And before we get into the details of the Telfair County Lady Trojans going against Turner County, let's just go over the sponsors for tonight's game. Again, we want to thank, as part of Deep Productions, the Telfair County Chamber of Commerce, Merchants and Citizens Bank, Deep and Deeper Cleaning, the Bank of Lumber City and Telfair County Bank, the Telfair County Rec Department, and the Telfair County Middle School. Thank you so much for being sponsors of Deep Productions. And you, the viewers, thank you so much for allowing us to come into your home and to be able to bring these games to you. Mike, again, we've got a big matchup coming up today of mammoth importance, Telfair versus Turner. What do you think here as we get started tonight?
Well, an exciting time as the Trojans, Tim, try to make their third consecutive run towards the Final Four, and it all starts tonight here with this first-round matchup. Or actually, technically, I guess, our first game, but a second-round matchup as Telfair had a bye against a very familiar foe in the Turner County Lady Rebels.
Absolutely, and Mike, again, I know they played them in the region tournament and won. And I think you may have a little background here on possible records, but I don't think we have lost to Turner this year.
I believe that is correct. I'm going to check it. The first meeting was back on December 1st. Trojans won that game 79-41 over in Ashburn. Then the second meeting took place on January 8th, that here at Telfair County High School. Trojans a 68-37 winner. And then the third time, these teams met over in the region tournament, as you said, and the Trojans an 85-57 winner. So the Trojans have gotten the best of Turner, but Tim, you know as well as I do, it's hard to beat any team three times, let alone in this situation trying to beat for the fourth time in the season.
There's a real familiarity, Mike, between these two clubs. And in the last meeting, it was interesting. I was there at Wilcox. We didn't tape that one or video broadcast it, but we did see it. Beginning part of the game, the Trojans went into that press that they're good at. They ran up a pretty good score. Then they went back into I think it was like I don't want to misquote or mess up, but I think it was like a 2-1-2 zone of some type. And again, Turner kind of eased their way back. Well, you thought in the third quarter we might press again. We didn't. They got closer and closer. But the last 2 minutes of that third quarter, Telfair went back to that press and boom, just took off. And so the last score, again, it was closer than the score indicated. But when the Trojans put that press on, Turner had trouble breaking through that press. And I look possibly to see Telfair maybe just breaking out into that to start with, Mike.
Well, and Tim, that's what these Trojans love to do. They love to press. They love to push the ball up and down the floor. And they got an outstanding team and the type of team that fits them with the speed and athleticism that this Trojan team has. They're at their best when they're doing that.
And again, you're right, Mike. And one of the things that may have affected the fact that they didn't press as much as, I thought they may have was the fact that once they had the game in hand, the next night they had to play again. So there could have been something, to try to avoid fatigue, which they did go and beat Clinch the following night. So again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Mike, I know you've done softball for such a long time that some of these names on the Trojan roster for basketball are very familiar to you.
Oh, no doubt about it. It starts with India Wells and Brandy Mackey, two outstanding players here for this Trojan lady basketball team. As you said, they were key members of the Trojan softball team their entire careers. Brandy also, I believe, the track team, a state champion.
Yes, absolutely.
In track. So this is an incredibly athletic team.
It really is.
And a group of girls that's just had a tremendous run in their career here.
It's been phenomenal. And there's a couple, and again, I've been fortunate enough to watch some of the ball games over the last few weeks, and a couple of names that just come to mind, too, besides Indy and Brandy, who do a heck of a job. Shaylin Nelson has really impressed me on the boards. She's played some great minutes on the boards. She doesn't always get the points, but you do see her battling, getting under there, getting the rebounds. Mm-hmm. The other thing to look at, and Coach Troop is near us now, one of the things that I think is so interesting about her she is a real steadying influence with these girls. If another team makes a run, it's rare. I don't even think I've ever seen her look like she's worried or shows that emotion. It's kind of like, I think Jacob once said, it's kind of like the ice water in the veins. She's thinking, and she's making adjustments. And I'm going to tell you, Telfair is very fortunate to have her as a coach. She does a fantastic job with these young ladies.
No doubt, she's done a tremendous job building this program and looking for big things. And you're talking about a calming, steadying influence. And, I mean, when you get to this level, this part of the season, you definitely need that because let's face it, the pressure, these are young teenagers, and that pressure ratchets up at this time of year. It's difficult for the older players in college and the pros. Can you imagine the high schoolers with this kind of pressure?
And I've watched Coach Troop on the sidelines, and again, what's just or courtside rather. And what's been amazing is a team would be making a run, and they may even take the lead on us, and I'm here thinking, oh, my God, what's going to happen? And she's taking it better than I am, and I'm not even coaching.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's amazing. So she does a job, and that's the thing that's kind of interesting too, Mike. A lot of times a team, watching the Trojans warm up a little bit here, a lot of times a team is a reflection of their coach. If the coach is too emotional, the team is going to lose focus. She's emotional, she's passionate, she wants to win, don't get me wrong, but she's got that team working just exactly, very disciplined team.
Yeah,
I
agree.
And when they're hitting on all cylinders, I'm going to tell you, Mike, one of the things, too, that we watch, India Wells and Brandy Mackey, especially with the threes, oh, my gosh, when they're on, it's a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, some pretty amazing numbers when you look at this team. Of course, they're 21-5. Overall, they are the Region 2A champions once again. And is this 3 straight seasons with 20 wins?
I'm sure it's got to be.
It's got to be, Mike.
Thinking. Because I think this is our third.
Chris Clark is saying,
And this is what, our 3rd year in a row, 4th year in a row in the playoffs? I mean, it's been a great run.
Great run. We're averaging 64.7 points per game. We're shooting at a clip of 68%.
That's unheard of, Mike.
That's phenomenal. 48% from behind the arc, 73% on twos. Now, they do struggle a little bit at the free throw line,
right?
49%. But they've had these big leads in games. It hasn't mattered. Now, that is something to watch in the state playoffs. If we get in closer games, that'll be critical for them to step up in that regard.
Absolutely.
But you look at the numbers, rebounds, 326 offensive rebounds total for the year, 365 defensive, 691 total rebounds. That's 26.6 a game. So they're very talented. They're good at controlling the boards, crashing the boards. 283 assists on the season to 135 turnovers. That's a 2.1, almost 2-to-1, a little over 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. So that's outstanding.
Amazing.
They've created 355 steals on the season. That's 13.7 a game. So as we said, that defense is relentless. They're holding teams to 45.8 points per game, Tim.
And when you're scoring 60-something, 64.7, Mike, and holding them to 40-something, odds are in your favor.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically an average margin of victory right there, about 19, 20 points per game in their victories. So they have been an outstanding team once again, and looking forward to see what they do here tonight.
Mike, I noticed you had some notes on some of the players, I believe, in terms of some of their scoring averages. I wonder if you might share some of that with us.
Yeah, the three leading scorers on this team. Of course, India Wells averaging 19.8 points per game. Brandy Mackey, 15 points per game. And Shayla Nelson, the young lady that you mentioned earlier, 10.1 points per game. So they have 3 players that are averaging in double figures. So they've got scoring coming from multiple players.
Absolutely. And again, Mike, one of the things that's kind of interesting to note that shooting percentage of over 60%. I mean, in the NBA, if you're hitting 40-something%, that's considered phenomenal. And I was sitting here thinking when you were going over some of those stats, one of the things that I've noticed is a lot of layups and a lot of offensive rebounds, which have probably helped, and then to go back up and put it in, have really helped that percentage.
No doubt about it.
And so it's great. Mike, go ahead, didn't mean to interrupt.
Well, and they do a great job of using their defense to create offense and getting out in transition and getting a lot of easy baskets that way as well.
And they're going to push the ball up the floor.
Yeah.
There's no doubt, about that. So it's an entertaining team to watch, and it's even more fun when they win.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you made a good point, though, about I know they like to press and really push that defense and pressure. But you make a good point. It's a long playoff road, so you got to be able at times to slow it down a little, play a little zone, mix in there for the sake of you want to mix your defenses up anyway, but
exactly.
Just to rest as well, because it's a long grind. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
There you go. And again, that's the thing. Like we say, Mike, you had mentioned that the last game against Turner, we won 85-57. As I said, the score was a little bit closer than that you actually realize. After 3 quarters, Telfair had taken the lead, but it was indeed somewhat of a close game. And then Telfair pulled away. Mike, again, you don't want to take anything or anybody for granted. I mean, this Turner team has some great athletes, and again, as we watch them tonight, I can't remember the name of the Turner County player, but the young lady out there that's shooting the ball now with the glasses had a very big night the other night against Telfair, so this is going to be a good one. I noticed numbers-wise, though, that Turner's only carrying 8 people on the roster tonight. So depth could possibly, especially in a close game, would you think it could come into play?
No doubt, and especially going back to what we said about how Telfair likes to really press and get up and down the floor. I mean, there's no doubt about it. You remember back in the day, I give a comparison. I know it was men's basketball, but you remember those great Arkansas teams in the 90s that Nolan Richardson had, and how they just 40 minutes of torment.
It was.
It was just relentless.
And, just think of the condition those guys had to have been in. I mean, to be able to do it. And he was able, like I say, had a little depth, was able to get people in and out. So, obviously, you mentioned a great name, Nolan Richardson, a blast from the past, man. Mike, let's take a quick break here just to go over the sponsors one more time, and then we'll kind of get a little bit further into tonight's ball game and maybe some specifics as we get close to 3 minutes. Again, one more time, we want to say a big thank you to the Telfair County Chamber of Commerce for being a sponsor tonight. Merchants and Citizens Bank, Deep and Deeper Cleaning, the Bank of Lumber City and Telfair County Bank, Telfair County Rec Department, and Telfair County Middle School. Mike, I also want to say to the Telfair County Athletic Booster Club a big thank you. Yes. They came up with the fee for the Georgia High School Association so we could broadcast this game. And again, I'll go ahead and say it is a $350 fee. And again, the athletic boosters, without even batting an eye, just said, let us know what we need to do. So to Suzanne Conley and Steve Pilkington, and of course the entire Telfair County Athletic Booster Association, thank you guys so much for what you did, because it really means a lot for us to be able to do this.
I mean, it would not be possible without that support, and appreciate they always are willing to help out in any situation like that.
And again, Mike, you're looking at playoff brackets. Maybe go over a few if you have time.
Yeah, let's look real quickly at the Class A public girls bracket. We said Telfair's the 2 seed. They're taking on Turner County, of course, here tonight. Turner's the 15th seed. In our bracket, we will be playing the winner of the game between Georgia Military and Central Talbotton. GMC is the number 7 seed, and Central Talbotton is the number 10 seed.
And, Mike, would that game be here next week if we were to win?
That is correct.
Okay.
Now going down the bottom of that bracket, you have Bowden hosting Wilcox County. Bowden is the 6th seed. Wilcox is the 11th seed. The winner of that game will take on the winner of Calhoun County as they're hosting Towns County. Calhoun's the 3 seed, and Towns is the number 14 seed. And Tim, Calhoun County, if you remember, we played them here in the early, I believe, the 2nd round last year.
Right.
And they were an impressive team. Trojans pulled away. But you see, they took their appearance last year. They weren't seeded nearly as high. but they've turned it into an outstanding team this year, building off that.
Absolutely. Mike, on the other side, what are we looking at?
Yeah, we've got Marion County, one of the teams that a lot of people are saying is the favorite, even though they're the 4 seed. They're hosting ECI. And then Wheeler County is taking on Dooley County. They're hosting tonight.
And again, want to send a shout out to those over at Wheeler. And if any of y'all happen to be watching us or have my cell number, text me some scores tonight. I'd love to update.
Yep. We have Greenville hosting Pelham. Greenville, the number 1 overall seed. And Clinch County hosting Mitchell County tonight. So that's your other matchups. I guess we're getting ready for our starting lineup.
It looks that way, Mike. And again, so glad you're with us here on D Productions. And Mike, thank you for joining us again. You know, for those of y'all just joining us, Mike's going to be here for a short time, and then he's going to leave me alone. But I'm sure glad to have him here. And it looks like it's time for the national anthem. So we're going to take a short minute while they get ready for the national anthem.
Please bow your heads. Our Father, which art in heaven.
All right, we're back. And again, we apologize that we have to take the music off, but for some reason, Mike, the copyright violations go even with the national anthem.
Yep.
And again, we'll try to pick up the starting lineups as they go through here in just a moment. And when Turner County comes out, and we can see the numbers on them, Mike. Yes. And again, as we get ready to go through one more time, we just want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. As you get ready to get started, you'll notice Turner is dressed in the dark blue and orange uniforms, and your Trojans in the powder blue or Colombian blue and white, right?
Yeah. Alyssa Troop, number 14 for the Trojans. Number 20, India Wells. Shaylin Nelson, number 22. Number 23, Jalexis Clay. And number 24, Brandy Mackey.
And that's your starting lineups for your Lady Trojans. Mike, we have a good crowd gathered here this evening for a 6 o'clock start, and it's just a one game only, but a nice crowd's gathered.
No doubt.
And I think we're looking at the home side. I think this is the visitor side that we're on.
I believe that's correct.
And so, again, the Telfair Trojans, of course, some of them are over here, too, very well represented. Again, if we're looking at Turner County, their starters looks like number 3, Yakia Temple, number 5, Jalacia Office, number 24, Salonia Fagan. And let's see if we can catch the rest of them as we go through, Mike.
Let's see. That is...
Number 2, it looks like Maya Bird.
Okay.
And this one over here on the corner, Mike, I can't quite make that out. Is that for Jasmine Wood? Yeah. Jasmine Ward.
Jasmine Ward. Okay, I didn't have her on my list. So.
Turner County with the ball. Again, they start off with a long three-pointer.
All right.
And again, that was Jasmine Ward that had made the first shot.
Okay.
Trojans bring the ball up the court. India Wells with it, tries to answer the three and misses. Rebound by the Trojans. And number 23, it was Clay came up with it, wasn't able to put it back in.
Yeah, jump ball, possession error to the Trojans here.
If you're just joining us, 3-0. Turner County Rebels.
Looks like Turner showing a 2-3 zone here on the inbound.
Again, nice pass again by number 20, India Wells, but intercepted. Turner County coming out strong to begin with. Trojans with the ball.
Shaylin Nelson with the rebound there.
Number 23, Alexis Clay to set it up. Hands it, throws it to Brandy Mackey. He misses, gets her own rebound.
Good pass, but taken away. Stolen by number 2 there.
Which is Bird. Looks like he was trying to feed it inside Mike to Temple, and again, Trojans knocked it away.
Yeah, good job by the Trojans getting back on defense. Shayla Nelson there knocking that ball away.
Delacia Office to bring the ball in.
2-3 zone on the inbound.
And rebound by the Trojans. And Alexius Clay to bring it back up. And again, Alexius Mike has done a good job as point guard this year, really tries to set the offense. Alexius still with it, works it inside. Elisa Troop kind of forced that shot up. And again, Troop, number 14, working inside, ball was knocked out of bounds off of Turner, so Trojans with it with Brandy Mackey to bring it in. Mackey to Wells, back to Mackey to Clay. And Clay hits the three.
Good job by Alexis spotting up there.
Mike
good job finding her as well.
Mike can see the press going here, it looks like. And it looks like, is that a foul?
Yeah, they're going to get Brandy Mackey on the foul there.
First foul on Brandy. 3-3 is your score. 6:13 left in quarter number 1.
First team foul on the Trojans as well. Inbound.
Turner County looks like they're trying to work it inside. They had the right idea, but nice job by the Trojans.
And I tell you what, Nelson.
And a technical is going to be called on number 22, Nelson, because she used her elbow to shove her back after the play was over.
Tim, I like what you mentioned about Nelson, really a commanding force inside, but she has got to settle down just a little bit here.
Absolutely, because again, they were struggling with it. I think she lost her cool a little bit. And again, like I say, use that elbow, push the other girl back, so it is a technical.
Yeah, 3-3 game here, 6:06 to go first quarter. Second round of the Class A public playoffs, Telfair County and Turner County.
First shot is, made it, and that's Bird with the first one. And Mike, as you said during the pregame, free throws for both sides could come into play today.
And she misses the second there.
And Turner gets the ball on the side. So again, that technical did hurt a little bit.
All right, let's see what the Trojans do defensively here. Looks like 2-3 zone here.
Again, Turner County again going to run a little clock. Nope, down. They're going to work it into number 3, Temple. Temple again tries to get it back outside, which she does. They take a long shot off balance, and again, rebound by the Trojans. Number 24, Brandy Mackey, goes flying again.
Catch the foul there.
Mike, I tell you what, you mentioned the pregame, her speed, man. She showed it on that one.
Number 2 with the foul.
Number 2, it looks like.
That's Bird.
Her first foul.
Lisa Troop. Shot misses.
She had the right idea, Mike. She had an open shot, just wasn't able to make it. Nice little move by Turner, but again, rebound by Nelson again.
Good outlet pass, Tim.
Beautiful by Brandy Mackey. Who made the pass, Mike? Did you catch the assist?
That was
it Alexis Clay?
I believe so.
Again, Turner County working on inside, but the Trojans come out with the ball. And again, nice move again by number 20, India Wells. Didn't quite make it, but she was fouled. Trojan ball coming out from underneath the goal.
Yeah, Trojans starting to turn the pace up a little bit, Tim.
Absolutely. Number 22, Shayla Nelson, was driving to the hole. Didn't quite make it, but she is fouled.
Let's catch the foul here on number 4.
And I believe that's her first, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah, that is Jasmine Ward, correct? Yes.
Yes, number 4, Jasmine Ward.
Second team foul for Turner County. 5-4 Telfair leading it. 5:01 here in the first quarter.
And at the line will be Shayla Nelson. First free throws of the night. And again, Mike, she was really looking to try to make that one again. You know, that free throw percentage was a little off, as we talked about beginning of the ball game.
That's going to be critical here.
Second shot is up and good. So Shayla makes 1 out of 2. 6-4 game Trojans. Trojans still in that press. Turner again, compared to the last time I saw them, looks like they're doing a good job of breaking it, but a little sloppy ball handling gets the ball Trojans back. Alexis Clay feeds it to India Wells, who shoots. Oh, just in and out.
Oh,
rebound
Lisa with the rebound.
Very good. Lisa Troop with the rebound, goes up. 8-4 Trojans. 4:30 left in the first quarter.
Steal by Mackey.
And again, feeds it back into a nice assist. Mike, did you see how high Mackey went for that interception?
Yeah. Trojans in that press. And again, stolen. Stepped out, but Tim, you see what the Trojans are doing. They are trying to speed this game up and play at the pace that they are comfortable with.
Absolutely, and again, 10-4 Trojans, 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in quarter number 1. Again, the Turner County Rebels got off to kind of a quick start, got the first 3 of the night, 3-0 lead. Trojans come back tight, go again 4-4, and then boom, all of a sudden 6 unanswered points, Mike.
Yeah, no doubt. I think the Trojans now starting to get into their comfort zone here a little bit now.
And again, Turner had the right idea about how to break the zone, but their passes, it's almost like they're telegraphed, and Brandy Mackey is doing a great job of anticipating.
Yep. That just shows you that quickness, the ability to
she
anticipate where the ball's coming from. 2-3 zone again.
Turner slowing it down here, Mike.
And
again, pass again, back and forth. Again, number 3, Temple with it. Trying to set the offense back to Bird.
A little ball screen there, action. She goes down in the paint.
And again, that was a nice move.
Yeah, Yakia Temple.
And again, Mike, she was one that really came on late last time these two teams played. 10-6 Trojans. Alexis Clay feeds to the Troop. Troop over to Nelson.
Tim, Turner's employing a box and 1, and they've got number 3 following India Wells.
Right. And again, she's up and scores. Temple with a 4th point. And Mike has been effective over the last 30 seconds. It's gone from 10-4 to 10-8 now. Alexis Clay with the ball. Passes it over again to Mackey. Back over to Clay.
Yeah, they're definitely in a box and 1 here.
Again, stripped Troop with the ball. Here comes Turner County. Again, try to feed it again to number 3. Off of her foot. And Mike, again, and again, you know I can say basketball a lot better than I do, is Telfair having trouble kind of getting through that defense that they just made that adjustment?
Yeah, I think and I'm going to watch it because it looks like it's changing a little bit.
And you're right, definitely that number 3 is staying right on India Wells. It's going to be a good matchup to watch tonight. Trojans with the ball. Brandy Mackey with it. Gets it into Troop, who goes to the hole and scores. Elisa Troop with her 4th point. 12-8 Trojans. 2:39 left, quarter number 1. Again, Turner brings it up very quickly. And Temple, 6 points.
I tell you, Temple is off to a great start. Trojans going to have to figure something out with her.
And again, Mike, I'm watching Temple, and again, I know it's early, but again, she's having to exert a lot of energy. Turner with the ball. They just stole it. Trojans again trying to get it back, but Turner brings it up, shoots, misses, and again, Temple with the ball. Mike, if you look at Temple, I know it's early, but she has the hands on the hips, and again, looks like not that she's tired yet, but it's going to get there. She's exerting a lot of energy there.
But you know, Tim, it's kind of surprising here. Turner looks like they're comfortable to play at this pace as well.
Exactly.
They're trying to push the ball up and down as well.
Mike, I think you brought a good point up a minute ago, though. India Wells at this point has not scratched the surface with a point. And again, Turner made that adjustment, so it's going to be interesting to see since they put number 3 Temple on her. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here with the Trojans, what type of adjustments they make here.
Yeah, one thing, somebody else has got to step up here right now.
Absolutely. 12-10 Trojans, 2 minutes, 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Jalexius Clay brings the ball over midcourt for the Trojans.
And it's almost like a 1-2-1.
And they call a travel on the Trojans. So at this point, a minute 55 left. Turner with a chance to possibly tie it. And again, Turner comes up the court, breaks the press. Number 2, Bird makes a pass, and again, Turner still with it, goes for the 3. They miss it, but again, I believe she was out of bounds, Mike.
Yeah, I tell you, Tim, one thing the Trojans are going to have to do as well, we're kind of getting whipped on the boards right now.
Exactly.
And that not like these Trojans.
And Mike, you know, I noticed on the last 2 trips down, we're having trouble working it inside. So it's going to be interesting to see how we come across with that.
Yeah, I'm really trying to watch and see exactly what this it almost.
And again, it looks like number 3, Temple, may have fouled, I believe, was it Indy? Yeah. So again, everybody's okay. Jalexius back with the ball, gets it over to Brandy, who has the open 3. And if they leave her open, that could be cause some problems, a little dangerous. 7 points for Brandy Mackey.
Trojans getting into that press now.
Turner County Bird, number 2 with a shot, but she misses it. Let's see who the foul's on, Mike.
It's going to be on Elisa Troop there.
And we'll see how many fouls. Is that her first? I believe.
That's her first, team 3rd here. 1 minute to go, first quarter, 15-10 Telfair.
Been a great first quarter for both teams. And again, this is very competitive. Number 2, Bird with her second free throw of the night. Number 24, Fagan, comes out to take a breather for Turner County. Trojans, Mike, still have their same starting 5.
Yes, they've been with that starting 5 the whole time here pretty much.
Bird makes them both 15-12. Will the Trojans try for a quick basket or slow it down here? They're going to slow it down, Mike.
Tim, I actually think they're in a triangle at 2.
I believe you're probably right.
I think not only is 3 on India, but they're in the paint, is that number 20? Or
yes.
She's shading Elisa too.
Yes, she came in and took number 24, Fagan's place.
Now they've gone man-to-man, looks like.
Shayla Nelson with the ball, gets it back out to Clay. We're down to 21 seconds left. Clay brings it back out. Again, being pressured, gets it over to Mackey.
Trojans look content to hold for 1 shot.
Again, Mackey made a break for the inside, was not able to make it. Turner County with a chance to pull to within 1 or tie it. Shot is off, 3 seconds left. Don't think the Trojans will get one there. They do get it off. Not quite able to, but Mike, what an interesting first quarter. This is going to be a ball game all the way it looks at this point.
Yeah, I agree. Almost a little Euro step there by the Turner young lady Jalacia office, which came.
That was kind of interesting, man. Well, with the end of the first quarter, Trojans up 15-12. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors. I want to thank the Telfair County Chamber of Commerce, Merchants and Citizens Bank, the Bank of Lumber City and Telfair County Bank, Telfair County Rec Department, and Telfair County Middle School for being proud sponsors of Deep Productions. And without their assistance, along with the Telfair County Athletic Booster Club, we couldn't bring this game to you. So thanks. And again, we want everybody to please comment tonight on the ball game. Just keep them comments nice and positive. And Mike, kind of an innovation, we're on not only Facebook tonight, but we're on YouTube as well.
Yeah, exciting there to be on YouTube. All right, real quick rundown. Points-wise, leading scorer for the Trojans is Brandy Mackey with 7 points, Jalexis Clay with 3, Shaylin Nelson with 1, and Lisa Troop with 4. Turner 6 points for Temple, 3 for Bird, and 3 for Ward, and that's where we stand here.
And Trojans up by 3, but the pass was stolen. Again, pass it again to Bird. And there is going to be a foul. It looks like that may be on number 23, Jalexis Clay, Mike. Let's double check that.
Yeah, it was on Clay. A good job there by number 4. Jasmine Ward anticipating that pass.
And again, I may have said Bird on that. You're right, it was Ward. And she made, I tell you what, they made 4 out of 5 free throws so far, Mike, and that's what's got them in this ball game.
Yeah, Bird is 4 free throws, has hit 4 free throws so far for Turner.
I mean, that's incredible. And there's a second, and she makes it. 15-14 Trojans. Again, Turner County's made a run here. Again, Trojans again with the ball. Brandy Mackey brings it out. Mackey again to number 23, Clay. Took the outside shot, wasn't quite able to make it. Mike, it was kind of interesting to note that they kind of ran the offense more towards Clay. We don't see her take as many outside shots.
And I think that's something to do with the fact that they've taken away India Wells here so far.
Turner playing with a lot of confidence here in terms of breaking that press the last few times down the court. Shot up, had an open shot by number 5. She missed it. Again, ball taken by
Mackey.
Brandy Mackey comes flying up the court.
She has to slow it down, pull it. India was open momentarily, but they didn't see her. Shaylin taking it right at them.
And Mike, I'm glad to see that. Again, she's going to have to open it up on the inside. 17-14 Trojans.
1-2-1-1 press there.
Mike, nice move by number 2 Bird, but again, not able to make it. Trojans again, number 22 Nelson with the rebound, and she's bringing it up the court. Again, had a good idea. Tried to feed it inside to number 20, India Wells. She had the right idea, wasn't quite able to make it.
They've switched off, and they had Jalacia Office on India Wells now. Almost a steal there. Trojans fall back in the 2-3 zone.
3-point attempt, and good for Jasmine Ward. That's her second 3-pointer of the night. And guys, we're all tied up at 17. Notice Nelson is bringing it up as opposed to Clay.
And India again sprinting to the corner, but they didn't see her.
Again, Shayla Nelson again at the top of the key gets it off to Mackey. Mackey is being guarded again by number 3, Temple. Trojans couldn't get it. Temple had the ball, had it stripped, but it went off the Trojan. Mike, one thing that's interesting, again, that's what I say in the pregame, that this young lady, Yakia Temple, played so good towards the end of the last one. She's come out, and Mike, she was guarding India Wells. Now she's been going against Brandy a little bit.
Yeah, they're doing a great job on defense. Some unorthodox looking mixture of defenses here, and it's really thrown the Trojans off balance.
It really has. All right, Trojans again. Nice anticipation by Brandy Mackey. She's going to the hole, put on the afterburners, then made it. Trojans up 19-17. Miss Troop is bringing them back, saying don't go into the press.
Hey, that's one of those just God-given athletic ability plays right there.
It really was, Mike. Turner County trying to work it inside, not able to. Trojan ball, number 24 for Turner coming in, Fagan. And I believe coming out was number 20, Young, if I'm not mistaken. Shayla Nelson again with the ball. Mike, she had the same idea you did. She got it to India, who was partially open. Back to Brandy. Again, back to Shayla, who works it inside. Trojans trying to work it inside. Had the right idea. Troop with the rebound. and I believe she may have been fouled.
Yeah, I believe was that 24 Fagan?
I believe it was. Yep, and that's her first. Again, Trojans again have made some adjustments. Oh, she had to switch her shot off, Brandy did. There goes Nelson to the hole. Again, thought she may have had an extra step, but it wasn't called. Again, Turner County with the ball. Again, 24 Fagan up with the rebound and scores.
And I tell you, Tim, Turner's just right now is just maybe fighting a little harder than we are, hustling a little more.
They really have been, Mike, again at this point. And again, the adjustments they've made since the first few minutes, their defense is just giving us fits right now.
And the turnovers mounting. Got to get out on her.
Again, that was Jasmine Ward. She's made 2 threes. Again, Turner with the ball. Again, she's tried again. Ward with another 3, wasn't able to make it. Nice job, again, by India Wells to keep the ball alive and get it into Shayla Nelson. Tied up 19-19, under 4 minutes left here in the first half. Nice pass underneath. Oh, just missed it by Jalexis. What's one of those shots, Mike, we can't afford to miss?
Yeah, you got to make those. Trojans will just fall back in the zone here.
Again, over there, of course, on number 3, Temple. Temple back to Bird. Again, they're just taking a minute, running a little bit of clock, maybe taking a short breather. Again, trying to figure out, Mike, what they want to do here. Brandy just missed that for steal, but India got it. India goes to the hole, feeds it to Brandy, who is off balance. Not quite able to make that shot. Again, saved.
What a play over there on the side by Brandy. Save that ball.
Mike, I'm going to tell you, Brandy has made some moves and speed tonight that's just phenomenal.
Yeah, she is right now keeping us in this game.
19-19 is your score. 3 minutes, 13 seconds left in the half. Long shot by number 22, Nelson. Didn't quite make it. And again, she goes in there, Mike, and was fighting for the rebound. And I believe it's going to be Trojan ball.
Number 2 with the foul. That's Bird. That'll be her second. And that's the fifth team foul.
Again, the outside shot for the Trojans that served them so well down in Wilcox in the tournament just doesn't seem to be quite there yet, Mike.
No, not tonight. I think you got to credit a lot of that to the Turner defense.
Brandy Mackey with the ball, top of the key. Gets it back to Nelson. Nelson works it into Clay. Again, Nelson goes in and makes the shot. Shayla Nelson, after that initial foul earlier, technical, man, has come to play.
That's 5 points for Nelson. I think she's got to do more of that. Attack the middle of that defense.
Exactly. And again, if you notice, Mike, a lot of contact under the basket on both sides. Refs are letting them play here right now.
2:31 to go here in the half. Telfair leading at 21-19.
Number 5 comes in for Turner County Galatia Office, who took a little breather. And again, they get it into number 2, Bird.
2-3 zone again for the Trojans.
Bird brings it up to the top of the key before she tries to set up shot. Number 3, Temple with it. Back to Bird. Again, Bird with the long shot. Did not make it. Nice rebound by the Trojans. And again, that's Brandy Mackey with the ball. She's going to slow it down. Trojans with a 2-point lead. Beautiful pass to Troop on the inside, Mike.
Yeah, Nelson. Beautiful pass to Troop.
And at this point, Trojans again back up by 4. At one point, Trojans were up by 8. And then again, Turner chipped away and again tied it up a little while ago. Less than 2 minutes left here in the first half. 23-19, Trojans up. Shot was made by, or attempted by Office, didn't make it. Trojans bring it on back down. She had to adjust her shot, Mike, it looks like.
But Trojans get it back. Jalexis Clay just can't fall.
Jalexis has been
fall.
there, Mike. Yeah, you're right. That's, I think, her second or third one that's been close. Didn't quite make it.
2-3 zone again. This has served the Trojans well, Tim.
Exactly. And again, was that Fagan with the number 24?
That is her 4th point of that. I think when the Trojans went away from their press and getting back and just playing more zone, it's helped. Should have been a foul there.
I was going to say, it looks like bodies are flying everywhere. Like I say, Mike, they're letting them play a little bit. 1 minute exactly left in the first half. Trojans up 23-21. And again, nice big crowd here has gathered to watch the proceedings here. Number 2, Bird, bringing the ball up.
Important possessions here right near the end of the half. You want the momentum going into the half, Tam.
Absolutely. And again, are they going to try to play for the last shot, you think, Mike?
That it does appear that way.
Again, Bird back with the ball, top of the key.
You got to make sure, even though you're in this zone, got to close out on these shooters like number 4 there, Ward.
And Mike, given the way that this series has gone this season, I think Turner's got to be very happy with where they're at this point.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Fouled underneath the basket. Who is that, Mike?
Number 24, that's on...
is that Fagan, I believe?
Yeah, that's Fagan. Sabria Fagan, her second foul by our count. 23.8 seconds to go here.
And Mike, you're right, it is
right
the second
before the
foul.
half. 23-21 Telfair. Trojans can hold for the last shot here if they choose to do so.
And again, like I say, one of the adjustments Coach Troop has made here as the game went on was having Nelson bring the ball up as opposed to Clay.
And they've got number 3 back on India.
Brandy was going to the hole, and I believe she may have drawn the foul.
Let's catch the call here. Number 4, that's Jasmine Ward.
And Mike, I know with only 5.9 seconds left, but it looks like we are in the bonus.
Yeah, that was the 7th team foul.
Brandy with her first point. Attempt, brother. Missed it. Brandy's had a good night, 9 points up to this point unofficially, Mike.
Yeah, 9. That's what I've got her for, too.
Second free throw is in.
Big bucket there.
24-21. Turner's going to try to do a quick 3. Bird with it. Oh, and that was close. So we are at the half here at Telfair County High School Gym with your score, the Trojans hanging on to a 24-21 lead here in state playoff action. And again, Mike, I'm so glad you've been able to hang with me during the first half, and I hope you can stay a little bit longer as we here at the half.
Hope to be able to stay a little bit longer here, at least get you some numbers here.
All right, and while Mike does that, we'll just do a quick rundown on the sponsors and, again, some of the things. We want to thank the Merchants and Citizens Bank. Go by and see Jeff and all the friendly people at Merchants and Citizens Bank. They have a new mobile app. You can download the mobile app by searching M&C Bank from the App Store for Apple or Google Play for Android. Come by and see them there, an FDIC, an equal opportunity lender. Deep and Deeper Cleaning cleans businesses and rental properties. Call 229-315-2569 for a really deep clean. TCMS, the middle school, a proud sponsor. And a shout out to that middle school baseball team yesterday. They and Wheeler, both teams played an incredible ball game in 42 below zero weather last night, Mike. And again, the Trojans came out a win. And so again, we want to thank the middle school for being a proud sponsor. Excuse me. The Bank of Lumber City and Telfair County Bank, with locations in both Lumber City and McRae. They offer personal banking, regular savings, regular banks. See an old friend here on that. And again, with the regular savings, commercial bank, money market, child savings, certificate of deposit. Go see Troy and the friendly staff at the Bank of Lumber City and Telfair County Bank. Telfair County Chamber of Commerce is a proud sponsor. We want to thank them for all they're doing. And Mike, we want to encourage people for $25 next Thursday night. You'll get a fantastic supper at the rec department courtesy of the Chamber of Commerce. Tickets are $25 apiece. Great entertainment, and the man and the woman of the year are going to be announced along with the business of the year. Also, if you know someone that is a great administrative professional, nominate them through the Chamber of Commerce for Administrative Professional of the Year. Nomination forms are due by March 31st. And last but not least, Telfair County Rec Department. Again, we have baseball sign-ups. This is hot off the press, Mike. We just found out, thanks to Mike Harrelson, that sign-ups will start through the 1st of March, Monday through Friday, 3 to 6, ages 3 to 14, boys and girls. And so, again, through the 1st of March, so go by the rec department Monday through Friday, 3 to 6. If you can't make it during that time, I know if you can call Mike or come by, TJ will take a note and get you down. So sign up for some great action. Mike, what kind of stats do we have looking at here at the half?
Let's look at Turner first. They're led by Yakia Temple with 6 points. Mia Bird has 5 points. Also, Jasmine Ward with 6 points, and Sabria Fagan with 4 for 21 points for them. I'm off 1 point on our Telfair, so you have to see,
Mike, let's see if
who
we
have
can.
I got. I've got Troop down for 5 points.
Okay, I've got her for 6.
Okay, that's where I'm. That's where I missed one there.
Because
Okay.
I don't remember her going to the free throw, and I did have her for 6.
Okay. All right. So Mackey with 10 points, Clay with 3 points, Shaylin with 5, and Troop with 6, and that's how we get to 24 there for the Trojans. And
Well, Mike, in looking at this first half, kind of give me your assessment, because like we're saying, I've always told the great viewers out there, I can tell you who's scoring, but I can't tell you the intricacies so much. Mike, what are some of the things that you saw maybe Turner do to kind of keep them in this ball game against the Trojans?
well, their defense. I mean, they've
I'm sorry, go
they've
ahead, Mike.
employed a lot of different ways. They have some of mixture with it. We used to talk about the junk defenses of Dale Brown back in the day.
Right.
With those box and one, triangle two. It's been even hard at times to distinguish exactly what they're doing, but they're keeping somebody on India Wells at all times, and it's really, it's neutralized her as a factor in this ball game. We said coming in that India was our leading scorer with 19 points a game. Tim, she has yet to score yet.
Exactly, and Mike, you made a good point. During Telfair was up 10-4, Turner made some adjustments, and they put that number 3 Temple on India, and she shadowed her for a good bit. Then they switched her off on Brandy. And so again, Mike, I think you're right. The effects of that have just definitely come into play.
And the Trojans have had to kind of play a little differently than they want to play. Their press has not been as effective against Turner. Turner has handled it well. I think the Trojans made their best adjustment when they stopped pressing as much and just played more 2-3 zone. It seemed to be more effective. We were able to slow them down some, because actually Turner was beating us at our own game there for a while, getting up and down the floor.
Mike, what do you think in terms of familiarity? This is the 4th time they played. Each time we played them, again, it looks like Turner has gotten a little bit closer. These teams know each other very, very well. So do you think that may have had, because Turner looked a lot more comfortable breaking that press tonight than they did the last 2 times that I've seen them play the Trojans?
I think you make a great point, and I think that has a lot to do with where we're at. Tim, what I would think with the Trojans, one thing that they need to do, even though they're playing zone here defensively, when they get the rebound, I'd like to see them still sprinting and maybe trying to get India sprinting to this corner down here. Get down there before the Turner defense can get set up, and maybe get some threes in transition that way.
And Mike, you've noticed a couple of times that she was open.
We just we didn't react and get it to her quick
and
enough.
I think that's going to be the key. Want to do a quick shout out to Susan Rogers, who we really appreciate. Susan's one that used to be a faculty member here at Telfair County High School, and she watches a number of the ball games and just put some really nice comments about Deep Productions, and again, the fact that we bring the games. So Susan, thank you so much. And again, Susan's a big Braves fan. She and I have some great memories of the 91 season, Mike. So again, not only go Trojans, Susan, but go Braves as well, man. We appreciate you and your support tonight. Mike, in terms of again, some things that you might anticipate as we get ready for the second half.
Well, one thing the Trojans have got to do as well stop turning the ball over. We've had some costly turnovers. We did a better job on the boards, I thought, as we got on in the second quarter there.
Right.
That's going to be critical the rest of the way as well.
And one thing, Mike, that I'm looking at, and maybe I'm looking at it more from a Trojan perspective, again, but it is going to be interesting. Trojans, I don't believe, have substituted anybody today. I think that's starting five, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you're correct.
And so, again, we want to see how they are when they come out. Turner has done some transition in terms of bringing in some subs, but I have noticed that a couple of the players, that have stayed in there the whole time, especially Temple and Bird, who've had a fantastic game. I'm not being critical of them, but I saw a couple of them with hands on hips,
That's
which
true.
is an indication that, hey, they could be getting tired. So fatigue could play a factor one way or the other. I think both teams may have to go to that bench sometime tonight.
Yep, I agree. Well, Tim, unfortunately, this is the point where I'm going to have to duck out here. But I've enjoyed it.
Oh, man, what an asset you have been. And, Mike, I know we've got a doubleheader with the Trojans coming up, baseball team this Saturday. No, you won't be able to be there, but if we're fortunate enough, hopefully, to win this game, hopefully next week maybe we can do this again and maybe have the Trojans playing again next week as they continue their quest for the state.
No.
But, man, thanks so much for coming.
Glad to be here, and go Trojans. Pull
Man.
them on through.
And listen, be careful on the road, and I'm sure you'll be listening with us a little bit as you go on your travels. Mike, thank you so much. And, again, that was Mike Spires, who, again, did a great job on first half commentary. And, again, we really appreciate everything that you've done, Mike. Have a great trip. Petty, if you want to turn off, from a technical standpoint, if you want to mute that one particular one, and that way we'll be all set. Again, we have 1:14 left before we start quarter number 3. Both teams just now coming back on the court. And again, I'm going to do a little search here for a second. Patty, if you happen to find my water around somewhere, that would be nice. But if not, I may have been the water thief may have got it. Who knows? Again, Trojans up 24-21 as we get ready for quarter number 3. And again, one more time, thanks to all of you that watch the Deep Productions and watch the ball games. It is a pleasure on our part to bring you this because, number one, we're big sports fans ourselves, Patty and myself. Number two, we just enjoy doing this. And number three, hey, if you're able to watch it and enjoy it, hey, we love it and we appreciate it. If you do know of anyone that would like to be a sponsor, because, again, it does take a little bit of an expense to be able to bring these games to you, please have them call Patty or Tim Deep at 229-315-2568 or 229-315-2569. We're less than 10 seconds away as we get ready for quarter number 3. Winner take all. Winner goes on and advances. The loser goes home. Hopefully the Trojans will not only win this one, but be able to host again next week. All right, we're back, and Alexius Clay back at the point guard position. Top of the key, gets it to Brandy Mackey, who gets it back to Alexius. Again, India Wells is in there as well, as is Elisa Troop and Shaylin Nelson. Again, a little battle under the board between Nelson and, I believe, Fagan, trying to establish position. Again, Trojans, tried to get it to India Wells, did not quite get it. Shaylin Nelson did not quite get the rebound. Number 3, Temple with it, brings it on down the court. And again, Turner County with the ball, and a little contact. Ball did not quite go back over the line. Again, number 2 dishes it off. And it looks like the score on that was number 5, Jalacia Office, her first points. Trojans up by 1, 24-23, getting a little tense around here. Alexius Clay trying to set up the offense, gets India Wells. India's being shadowed by Temple. And again, looks like they called a possible offensive foul. So again, Turner with a chance to take the lead for the second time tonight. They opened the game with a 3-0 lead. And again, they've been behind ever since. Trojans again desperately trying to stop them here. 24-23. Turner County again slowing things down. Number 5, Office with the ball. Works it into Temple. Temple again has been a workhorse for Turner tonight. Trojans get the rebound. Elisa Troop with the rebound. Gets it to Clay, who brings it up court. Number 24, Brandy Mackey with a quick shot, but one and done. Here comes Temple again. Nice job by Mackey getting behind her to knock the ball away to slow it down. Bird with the three, misses it. Trojans with a fast break. Looks like a one-on-one, and again, India Wells, I believe, was fouled. Let's see if they count the basket. I thought she might have been in the act of shooting. The official says no. So they bring it off from the sideline. India Wells with the ball. India, I believe, is still scoreless at this point. Pass into Brandy Mackey, back to Brandy. Oh, nice inside. Elisa Troop with 2 points on that one. She has 8 on the night. Been working the inside beautifully. 26-23 Telfair. 5:49 left in quarter number 3. Turner County gets to the Temple. They have been feeding her all night. One shot, she misses. Shayla Nelson with the ball and dishes it off to Clay. Turner County goes back again into Nelson. Nelson way in with a good shot. 28-23. Turner County office with the ball. Looks like she's going to dish it off to Bird, who's at the top of the key again. Bird sets the offense. Again, dishes it off to Office. Office back to Bird. Bird again trying to give Temple. Nice job by True blocking the ball. Gets the ball out to India Wells. India to the hoop. Didn't quite make it, but again, she will go to the line. Again, it looks like part of the strategy for this half has been trying to feed the ball and get India going here. India with no points at this point, looking for her, excuse me, Brandy Mackey, pardon me, at the line. My mistake. Great shot by Brandy. (29-23) Trojans. Brandy at the line, one more shot. And she makes it. Brandy with 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 points unofficially. Telfair again trying to get Temple and stop her from making the shot. Again, rebound by Turner, though. Again, Office with the ball, gets it off. Again, nice block by the Trojans. It looked like India with a block. Again, India's playing a very good defensive game at this particular point. Turner with the ball, gets it in. Oh, nice job. Oh, they're going to call a foul. It's Clay. Came flying out of nowhere, just did not quite get the call. That'll be, I believe, her second foul of the night. Turner County bringing the ball out on the side around the midcourt area. Again, Turner County. Bird fires a pass to the corner. A quick three. Jalacia Office with the three. 30-26 Trojans. 4.5 minutes to go, quarter number 3. Again, India Wells had the ball going to the hoop, had it stripped away. Turner County with a chance to pull back to within 2. Trojans had a 6-7 point lead about 15-20 seconds to go. Bird again with the ball, gets it over to Office. Office works it into Temple. She likes that spot. Did not make it. One shot, and again, Trojans with it. Clay with the ball. Brings it up again back to Mackey. Mackey to Nelson. Oh, Nelson looked like she was there. Again, nice rebound, though, again, by Troop, I believe it was. I'll have to double check that. And a timeout by Turner County. Telfair Trojans, nice little run here, have a 32-26 lead. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left here in quarter number 3. While we have just a short break, we want to again thank Mike Spires and for him being here, the expertise that he has given as we look at both teams throughout the first half. Mike, we appreciate your stats and all the work that you did here with us tonight. Again, just a reminder that this game being brought to you by Deep Productions and their fine sponsors of the Telfair County Chamber of Commerce, Merchants and Citizens Bank, Deep and Deeper Cleaning, Bank of Lumber City and Telfair County Bank, Telfair County Rec Department, and the Telfair County Middle School. Turner County with the ball, trying to get this deficit that they have down to 2. Or should be down to 4. Trojans up 32-26. Bird with the ball, gets it over the office. And again, Bird all cross court all the way over. They work it back into Temple. And again, Temple's been open 2 or 3 times. She makes that one shot, and then again, the Trojans have been very fortunate to get the rebounds. Again, they bring it up the court. Nelson dishes it off. Nice job. She dished it off to India. No foul. She didn't get the call. A lot of contact under the basket. Shayla Nelson again goes to the hole, and again, Nelson's been doing that all night long. So far, she has 7 points and will be at the free throw line. Foul was on number 24, Fagan. That is her 3rd foul of the night. First shot by Nelson. Just misses it. Nelson for the second shot. And makes it. Makes a nice fortuitous bounce. Trojans up 33-26 by 7. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left. Quarter number 3. Turner County Bird trying to work it to the inside. Office with it. She's trying to dish it off. She's not able to make it. Again, right now, Turner's gone cold. Trojans trying to bring it up. India Wells almost with it, but a shot was blocked. Looks like the ball went out on Troop. Trojans up by 7. Again, Turner County's been trying to work it in, but they're only getting that one shot, and then the way it goes, they've scored 5 points here to the Trojans, I believe 9 here in the 3rd quarter. Again, Trojans attempt to steal, not able to make it a long 3, and it's drained. Number 4, Jasmine Ward with her 3rd 3-pointer, cuts that lead from 7 to 4. Oh, nice open, passed it by Alicia True. Bless her heart, that's our 3rd one as a team that we missed up close. Turner drives it down, does not make it, but there is a foul. And again, it looks like the foul is going to be on Troop, her 3rd. And again, nobody feels worse about that open shot missing it than Troop does. Bless her heart. Again, looks like number 2, Beth Murphy, may be getting ready to come in. I think that's one of our first subs of the night. Going to give Troop a little breather, well-deserved breather. Done a great job under the boards tonight. 2:21 left. Trojans up by 3. Make that 2. And number 5, Ward with the free shots. It's 31-33. We went from a 7-point lead down to a 2-point one. Turner will not go away. Again, offensive foul. They're calling it on India Wells, I believe, or is it on? Nope, it's on Mackey. Let's check that and see what the foul situation is. That is her, board saying that's her 3rd foul of the night. Turner's done a reasonably good job of keeping Mackey and Wells in check. 33-31, Turner looking to tie it or take their first lead since the opening minute of the ball game. Long shot missed. Telfair ball. Again, it was off number 24, Fagan. Again, hard-fought ball game by both teams. Alexius Clay with the ball, brings it up court. Gets it over to Mackey as Mackey surveys it, gets it back to Clay. Trojans again trying to work it, trying to set a pick. And there goes Brandy with a little hook. We got her own rebound, but somehow puts it up and in. 35-31 Trojans, a minute 24 left, period number 3. If anybody does happen to get a score on the game going on across the border with Wheeler and Dooley, please text it to me. Love to give an update. 3-pointer missed by Turner. Oh, call a travel on the Trojans, Shaylin Nelson. And again, Turner bringing the ball in. Bird with it. Trojans again still in that zone. They've been playing a good part of this. Coach Troop trying to get the instructions to defense set in there. Not quite able to. Trojans, it looks like there's a jump ball. Again, it looked like that, again, the Turner girl went behind her and they didn't call a foul. Again, Trojan bench not thrilled with that call. Again, Turner got the possession arrow. Again, not able to get the rebound. Trojan still fighting. They finally, Shayla Nelson gets it. And again, but the ball bounces off and it goes back to Turner. Again, number 2, Bird gets it out for the 3 for Ward. Just misses it. Nice rebound by Clay, who throws it away. Back to Bird. 28.9 seconds. Trojan clinging to a 35-31 lead. And again, they call that foul. It looks like it says number 23, Clay. That would be her second foul. Looks like Raven Wooten will be getting ready to come into the ball game in a minute. Shot is up and missed. Alexis Clay slows it down. Now she throws it again to a wide open India. Points of the night for India. 37-31, get hot. 11 seconds left, and again, Bird literally looks like she tucked the ball away and got it up and in. 37-33. Last shot by the Trojans. He just barely misses it. Well, members of the Trojan Nation, get your oxygen tanks ready. Because if you got that heart monitor, get it cranked up, because we got a barn burner here. 37-33 Trojans. 8 minutes left here in the ball game. And again, a very physical ball game going on here. We want to thank the following sponsors of Deep Productions: the Telfair County Chamber of Commerce, the Merchants and Citizens Bank, Deep and Deeper Cleaning, the Bank of Lumber City and Telfair County Bank, Telfair County Recreation Department, and Telfair County Middle School for being proud sponsors of Deep Productions. Want to send a shout out to our road crew, TJ Deep, who's going to help with some of the equipment, getting it in and out here tonight. And a special thanks to our camera person and CEO, Patty Deep. Does a fantastic job getting things set up under some very quick conditions. We appreciate her. Also, a big shout out to Mike Spires. Thanks, Mike, for again being with us during the first half and halftime. To hear this, we miss you, buddy. 37-33 Trojans, and this is the quarter. Winner moves on to the next round next Wednesday or Thursday, and the loser of the season is over. Both teams, again, really desperate to try to get this win. India Wells with the ball. Again, throws it over to Brandy Mackey. We have again number 10, Raven Wooten, is now in the ball game. Again, pass was attempted for her, stolen. And again, there goes Turner up. They miss. Again, number 2, Beth Murphy with it. Shayla Nelson, nice outlet pass. Oh, how did Brandy Mackey stay in bounds? But again, Turner got the ball back. Number 2, Bird, goes coast to coast. And just like that, we've got a 2-point game, 37-35. Turner quickly getting back on defense. Trojans again hits the open person. Shayla Nelson tried to work it into Murphy. Murphy again works it into India, but again the ball was stolen. The pass was slightly behind her. Now here comes again number 3. Temple just missed it for Turner. Trojans got the ball back, clinging to a 2-point lead. 6:55, 6:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Shayla Nelson directing traffic, gets Brandy Mackey back at the top of the key. Shayla going to try to work underneath on the board. Again, nice move by Brandy, who dished it off to Beth. Beth gets it up, was not quite ready for the pass, did not quite make it. Again, this is the third opportunity in the last minute and a half that Turner has to tie the ball game or take the lead. They're going for the lead. They missed the 3. Again, they do get the rebound, though. Again, gets it into Temple, who is right there in the middle. Bounces it in, and we have got a tie ball game and a timeout taken by And on this side, the Turner County fans are going crazy. And again, one thing that we said at the beginning of the game that I love about Miss Troop and the coach, she never gets too high or too low outwardly. She is out there talking to her troops. Again, trying to get them ready to roll. 37-37, 6 minutes, 13 seconds left in this playoff game. Again, your sponsors one more time, the Telfair County Chamber of Commerce, Merchants and Citizens Bank, Deep and Deeper Cleaning, Bank of Lumber City and Telfair County Bank, Telfair County Rec Department and Telfair County Middle School. Point totals for tonight, Brandy Mackey is the leading scorer, I believe, for the Trojans with 14 points unofficially. Shaylin Nelson with 8 points, Clay with 3. This is the key right here. The defense of Turner has really held India Wells in check to 2. Elisa Troop, though, has taken up some of the slack of that with 10 points. Setting the picture for you out on the court, number 14, Elisa Troop is back in along with Shaylin Nelson. Coming out of the timeout, Brandy Mackey, Jalexius Clay, and India Wells. So the 5 starters that began this game are back out there, 37-37. One thing they do have is a lot of experience in situations like this. Jalexius Clay with the ball, gets it over to Mackey. Again, back to Clay, back to Mackey. Again, trying to work it inside that zone of Turner. He's been very effective. Again, Jalexius goes to the hole, in it back for the 3rd time, bouncing around, but a shot and foul. Put back. Again, by Nelson. She was not going to be denied on that one. 39-37, and she draws the foul. 4 team fouls for Turner, 5 for the Trojans. Trojans trying to build this back up to a 3-point lead. Just misses it, 39-37 Trojans. Turner with the ball. We're at the 5-minute, 45-second mark. Again, pass. Again, put a double team. We've got a fast break going. Again, the ball slips out of, again, India's hands. But again, the rebound there by Jalexius. Nice follow-up. Trojans up by 4. They are not in the press. They're going back again into that type of zone that Mike Spires talked about earlier tonight. Trojans up by 4. 5 minutes, 21 seconds left in counting. Again, Turner County, again, nice job of defense. They got Fagan, but they're going to call a foul. It may be on Nelson. She's pointing at herself. Let's see. Yeah, it is on Nelson again. And we'll check out how many fouls that is on her. Nelson is in a little foul trouble. Nope, this is her 2nd foul. Done a good job since that foul in the opening minutes. Free throw again by number 24, Fagan. Missed it. 41-37. Again, great ball game here by both clubs. Up, and Fagan does make it for her 5th point of the night. Trojans up by 3, 1 possession ball game, 41-38. Trojans get the ball in to Clay. Clay again to Mackey. Mackey again, she decides to take it inside, and great job again, she draws the foul. Looks like it may be on number 20, Alea Young, but we'll check that. Nope. My mistake, number 4, Jasmine Ward, who's been hitting 3s all night long. She scares me. That's her 3rd foul. Mackey at the line for the 1st point, and she drains it. Brandy, we need every one of the points you can give us, hon. 42-38 Trojans. Shot and makes it, drained it. Just like that, the tie game is now a 5-point Trojan lead, but don't count Turner out just yet. Too much time. Ball is in the Temple. Temple up, just misses it. Gets her own rebound, but the Trojans, Alexis Clay gets it. It's knocked away to Clay. Clay again looking to see if she can find the open player. Again, Mackey with the ball. Mackey again gets it into Nelson. Nelson to the and is fouled. Again, Shaylin Nelson is playing like a player possessed underneath there. If anybody was in her way, they better get out of the way. 43-38 Telfair. 4:32 left here in the fourth quarter. First shot by Nelson. Beautiful shot. That's her third free throw that she's made tonight. Nelson with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 points. Trojans up by 6. Make that 7. Great shot by Shayla. 45-38, Trojans 7-point lead. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left. Bird with the shot and does not make it. Again, Telfair has done a great job here in the last 2.5 minutes. Again, pass attempted on the inside, didn't quite make it. One of the things that we've seen with this Trojan team tonight is they pick each other up. One's not scoring, the other one is. India Wells great on defense tonight. Point totals down a little bit. Shayla Nelson point totals along with Brandy's are up. Turner with the ball. Bird with a left-handed hook. Somehow the ball goes in. 45-40. Too close to call at this point. Trojans with the ball. We're trying to work it again inside the long three. Missed and rebound by Turner County. Again, I believe that was Brandy Mackey possibly on the three. I'll have to go check it. Turner County with a one shot. It was not a good shot. They missed it. Here comes Brandy. Goes to the hole, and again, this is one thing that Telfair has really started concentrating on, getting away from that outside shot all the time, working it in. Mackey at the line, number 24. Up by 5. Makes another one. They are picking the wrong one to foul. That's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th free throw made. Free throw number 2. Just off. Rebound by the Trojans again. Again, Lisa Troop with a great job on the rebound. Ball somehow gets out of India's hands. Temple goes up with the shot, misses it. Bad scramble for it. Temple with it again. She misses it. Bird with it. She misses the shot, but there is a foul. Number 22 again, Nelson with the foul. That may be her third. Let's check it out and see. Yeah, that's her third foul for tonight. Both teams are in the bonuses. We're inside 3 minutes, 10 seconds. First free throw missed. Trojans ahead 46-40. 3 minutes, 9 seconds if you're just joining us. Bird with a second shot. Misses it. Looks like it'll be Trojan ball. Brandy Mackey gets it into Alexis. Taking her time coming up the court. 3 minutes left. Brandy Mackey with the ball. Brandy again over to Nelson. Nelson back over to Brandy. Over to Alexis for the open shot. Off the rim. No, Brandy Mackey almost had it. That quickness of hers is just phenomenal. Timeout, Turner County with 2 minutes, 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Trojans up by 6. Let's do a quick recap if we could for Turner County. Bird has 9 points. These are all unofficial. Temple has 8. Ward has right at 13. Jaleza Office with 5. And Fagan with 5. Again, these are all unofficial. Troop for the Trojans with 10. India Wells with 2. Nelson with about 11, I believe it is. Clay with 5. Mackey with around 18 points. Again, those are all unofficial figures. Again, the winner of this game continues on the quest for the state playoffs with, again, playing next week. If Telfair wins, we'll find out the opponent later this week, but it will be here next week. If Turner wins, I think they may be on the road next week. So again, all of this is totally, again, will be to be announced. Again, Telfair Trojans up 46-40, 2 minutes, 46 seconds left here in quarter number 4. Turner, again, key possession for them. They need to make this to pull them within 4 points. They do not, and the Trojans get the ball back. Again, India Wells with the ball. Temple again knocks it out of bounds. Trojan ball still ahead, 46-40. 2:28 left. Excuse me. Jalexius Clay's taking it inside and scoring. That is a key basket. Gives the Trojans an 8-point cushion with 2:17. Again, Turner desperately trying to get the ball up court and again get the ball. There is a jump ball. And again, I can't say enough about the game Troop has had on the inside tonight. Her and Nelson have really worked the inside. Oh, Brandy Mackey almost stole it. Tremendous speed. Again, Temple with the ball. Passes it over again to Bird. Again, they're trying to work it inside. They did not get it. Troop with another rebound. Nelson with the ball gets a nice long pass to Mackey. Mackey again with that quickness and just misses it. We're down to 1 minute, 45 seconds. Trojans with an 8-point lead. It's looking better, but we're not home yet. Bird with a shot, just misses it. Trojans with the ball. Jalexius Clay trying to get it into double-digit lead with 93 seconds left. Pass it over again to Nelson. Nelson, not past the Troop, but doesn't make it. And there was a foul. Telfair with an 8-point lead, 85 seconds from advancing. And the next shot by Troop. Nice shot by Lisa Troop. Her first free throw, I believe, of the night. Gives her 11 points. 49-40 Trojans. Make that 50-40, 10-point lead. 82 seconds from advancing. Shot made and missed. Trojans with a key rebound. Here comes India, and it was blocked. Ball still goes with the Trojans. 70 seconds left to advance. Nelson brings the ball out. Trojans trying to work it in, which they do. And again, India Wells with the shot and score. Trojans up by 12. You can believe you can begin the victory celebration. We have 51 seconds left and a 12-point lead. Again, 3 is missed, 48 seconds left. Trojans still with a 12-point lead. Turner again trying to shoot. Temple misses it. Trojans rebound. That should do it. Again, bring it up quickly. Didn't quite make it. Jalexius with it, gets it to Brandy. Brandy fighting under that board. Somehow speeds and gets it. Pass is wide open. Again, India, they're just going to run some clock. We're down to 20 seconds, and this chance can feel. They're on their feet. As they just hold them the ball. Turner again. They make a shot. Elisa misses it. Rebound by Turner. Uncontested shot for Temple. We're down to 5, 3, 1, and you're a 52-42 victory over Turner County in what again was a lot closer game than the final score indicates. Congratulations to Coach Shalonda Troop and all of her players tonight. Let's give a quick shout out to all of the players that are on the team. Beth Murphy, number 2. Anna Mason, number 3. Shiona Batten, number 4. Deara Bradshaw, 5. Raven Wooten, number 10. Shay Cook, number 11. Alicia Troop, 14. Gracie Johns, number 15. India Wells, number 20. Shayla Nelson, 22. Jalexius Clay, number 23. Brandy Mackey, 24. And Haley Eady, number 25. Again, congratulations to the Lady Trojans. Next week, I'm not sure who the opponent will be, but next week we will be back here, hopefully at the Trojan Gym. I'm sorry. Hang on one second. Oh, good. The way it looks, they're going to try to possibly have the next game scheduled for Tuesday of next week, and that will definitely work for Deep Productions. Again, final score 52-42. We want to send a special thanks out again to Chris Clark, and again everybody here in front of us with the scores table have been so accommodating to us this year to help us as we started this first year of doing Deep Productions and again doing some of these ball games. What a fantastic game. Again, the Trojans win 52-42 and advance one more step closer to getting back to the Final Four. And this year, Trojans do not want to just go to the Final Four. They want to kick the door down, so to speak. Again, one more time, we want to thank our sponsors for tonight's game and for Deep Productions. Telfair County Chamber of Commerce, the Merchants and Citizens Bank, Deep and Deeper Cleaning, Bank of Lumber City and Telfair County Bank, Telfair County Rec Department, Telfair County Middle School, and again, the Telfair County Athletic Booster Club. And again, I'm getting a signal from my CEO. Did I do that okay? All right, thank you. The other thanks we want to give is to you, the viewers. Thank you so much for you guys. Again, without you, Deep Productions is not even here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the kind words. And again, one more time, a special shout out to two people that, again, made some really nice comments tonight. Susan Rogers, we really appreciate you. And Xavier Rivers, you're kind of our sixth man tonight. So again, we appreciate all you guys. On behalf of my partner, Mike Spires, the truck crew led by TJ Deep, and our producer, director, CEO, executive producer, and camera woman, Patty